What's up, YouTube? It's your boy AP, and today we're doing a quick guide on how to fully complete your atlas. So I'm at 92 out of 100 progression. We're missing a few random maps, but the key thing here is I have all 4 Voidstones and everything is tier 16. And realistically, hindsight being 2020, I would have done things differently in day 1 if I had known what I know now. So to start things off, I'm going to give you guys a template of how I think you should spend your first points. Right here, this will generate you enough maps to fully sustain all the way up to T16s very easily. Everything beyond this point can be put into whatever you want. So what we're doing here is we're going straight up to these shaping nodes right here. We're going for some shaping nodes down here as well as over here. And all of this combined is going to give you enough map generation. And past this, I recommend going into the shrines just because this is going to make stuff a lot faster. It's going to make your character more powerful. It's a league start. You want to have all the power you want. This is non-negotiable. And what the hindsight is telling me is realistically, you should focus on the bottom left quadrant. You might ask, why is this? It's because the easiest Voidstone to do first would be Eater and Exarch, which exists in only the bottom left quadrant. So you have to make your way down to T16 Palace for that. And not only that, as soon as you get around T10, 11 and you get the mini bosses that segue into the big fight, you can only do these fights by socketing it in right here and socketing it in right here. And I was actually like exploring top right because that just seemed natural. So I wasted so much time figuring out that I had to come down here just to make quest progression. You can't even make progression to these two fights until this has been finished. So yeah. If you do just have duplicate in a tier, obviously don't just run multiple stuff down here, but whenever you can expand further, you want to aim to the bottom left. So eventually you will get to T16 and you'll get your first Voidstone by killing both Searing Exarch as well as Eater Worlds. What should you do next? You want to do the Originator quest because this is something that you just get for free. The quest is going to say up here, look for Originator in like T whatever maps. And eventually you're going to have to run T16s to get the last one. There's, I think, 3 different quest chains. And when you get one, it's going to give you a little link of 4 maps to do. You talk to Egon. He's going to let you run the maps. I would recommend running them white because those are the T16.5s, which have really dangerous mods. Just get this done as fast as possible. Get your Voidstone, run them white so there's no fuss. So you're going to do that. You do 3 quest progressions. Everything's directly through this NPC, even the final fights through him, and then you're just going to drop the Voidstone. And very, very simple, straightforward. For this, all you have to do is eventually make your way up to alleyways, I believe, to socket it in. There's no mini bosses that you need to socket any weird stuff in. So it's simpler than the bottom left. Now, your third Voidstone. Now you're going to go up top right because you need to fight basic Elder and basic Shaper. No longer do we have to do Uber Elder. And for this, we're going to have to make your way all the way to Marshes to be able to unlock the ability to do this. And for the Shaper maps, you're going to have to click on this and put in, they're actually just like blank canvas maps. So once you reach this corner, see, we have just a random guardian. You can choose one, click it in, you Maven influence if you want, and then do all 4. When you do all 4, you're gonna be able to fight Shaper with the fragments you have. So you just put your fragments in here and fight Shaper. I recommend do not Maven witness the Shaper fight. And then for the Elder, it's a little bit different. You don't have to socket them in here like Shaper. You can just click on any map you want. So just click a comfy map. You can run the Elder maps white if you want. Run 4 of them. And now when you get your 4 fragments, you just put them in here. And again, do not witness it or anything. And once you do both of those, you got your third Voidstone. Pretty simple. The fourth Voidstone, Maven. This is the hardest by far, so you're going to save this for last, the bottom quadrant. And this, again, like the other two we talked about, you just have to get down to T16 silo to be able to put in your Maven fragment. And then when you put that in, you just fight her and you're done. And at this point, when you have all 4 Voidstones, the game actually won't let you run below T16. Here, I'll show you. Let's try and run a T15 map. You can't even run these. I guess technically you could, but you'd have to remove your Voidstones. So, oh, wait, here's a T15. You see, if I click that here, it's going to give me an error. Cannot work. So now we're in the 4 Voidstone endgame, and we just run T16 maps. And I guess I can show you guys my atlas, but realistically, the only thing that matters is that initial progression, which you'll find linked in the video description. So I opted to go for Breach because I'm hunting for Foulborn uniques, and this is a lot of XP. So I enjoyed this quite a bit. And yeah, short and sweet. Hope you enjoyed the video, and good luck in your progression. Also, make sure to use a strong build to be able to do the 4 Voidstones. And here I can shamelessly plug my Shock Nova Archmage build. The video guide is actually called Spark Mage because we'll eventually be transitioning into Spark. But as you can see, just on a low budget, this is just ridiculous. Look how fast. This looks like I have Acceleration Shrine and Echo Shrine. I don't. This guy's just going ham with basic gear. All right, I'll catch you guys live on Twitch. Peace.